All right, here we are, week 2 of NLTP. A-Team, TC Boost versus the Nevermores. All right, and we get started. Razgris dies coming back in to help. I think this is Jukto, Nuclear, getting his first minutes on the A-Team this season. I know at the beginning of the season the talk was that they would be partners, so now they get a shot. Darsh will be pass 3 coming in top with a boost. That'll be a quick cap to start things off for Nevermores. Darsh pass 3 right away. Takes the boost right into base. Scuba Steve is trying to get past carries, and he will, and he'll have the boost too getting in. Raz and JD are there, and JD will be out past 3. Carries should play anti now. They're going to try and catch up with Scuba. They'll get him. JD's still in base by himself, and Raz and Carries in positions to make a play. Nevermores have anti, and JD did go back to base with the Darsh being out, so they got to stay alive here, and he gets past. Carries gets the return on the Darsh. Now they're coming in past 3. No blocks, though, from Razgriz as they were fighting for pups. But Carries gets the quick return, and it is a cap for JD. 1-1. 8:45 in now. With a tag pro, Scuba Steve is going to be able to get out. Doesn't look like... Oh, no, he's going to use the lead. Carries is going to try and use the bomb to get the TP out of the way, and he does. Raz is back in base, hoping someone gets there for Ree so he can get out of there. Unfortunately, his Ree was gated, so he's going to try and make something happen against 2. Unable to do that with Jukto coming and maybe getting a grab here. Maybe waiting for Raz now. I'm going to get a reset. 1-1. Darsh looks like he'll try and get a grab. It's not going to happen. Abe might be out, but contained by Carries, and with the boost, he will put that away. It's nice. We see some pretty disciplined play early on from both teams. It's always good to see in Novice. Except for that grab by a Darsh, but what can you do? Well, so 2 juices for TC Boost, and they're going to try and see if they can get a cap from there. Raz with a wonderful split coming bottom, but he just gets swarmed right away now. A couple quick grabs from Nevermores. Let's see if they can turn him into Flacids. They do. JD's going to... Oh, I think he was going for the boost, but Abe had the angle on him and was able to take that opportunity away. Clutch play for the Nevermores. Oh, Jukto tries to get a block, but Raz doesn't need it. Now he gets the gate, and Raz might be out past 2. Adarsh did a good job cutting off the quickest lane, but Raz is still alive, and it looks like he'll get returned. JD pushing out a little too quickly, but it doesn't matter. He still gets past 2 and coming in. The blocks are there a little bit, and they have regrab set up. This is a good opportunity. TC Boo should push it, and oh! Jukto almost had a phenomenal cap, but the blocks didn't hold, and Nihilus had a really nice grab. Nevermores are going to get a tag pro, but TC Boost are going to get 2 tag pros, and kissing them is Razgriz. 2 tag pros. Oh my gosh, and it won't matter. Scuba Steve out past 4. So even up against 2 tag pros, they did have one of their own, but I didn't really see it used at all. Nevermores are able to take a 2-1 lead. 6 minutes and 30 seconds in. JD's going to try and work solo on Nihilus and Abe. Cares and Corned Beef do a quick reset of the Nevermores offense, and Razgriz goes, and we have a reset. Active with the grab, taking the bomb, knocks Corned Beef out of position a bit. Oh, he's trying to stay away from Carries and Corned Beef. It's tough and with that gate there and the boost, but tried his best. Pups are coming up now. Looks like TC Boost will get 2 juke juices, mid and theirs, but Nihilus will get a tag pro of their own. Raz will use the juke juice, get past that tag pro. He'll get returned. Now JD is going to try and zoom in. Raz needs to get back to Ree. Jukto should just stay alive for a little bit. Looks like Nevermores are going to have anti-smart as they have a 1-0 lead. Cornbeef's going to try and stop Adarsh from getting out, but he's not going to be able to do it. Jukto is just staying alive now, trying to let his team... Oh my gosh. Almost a phenomenal nub. That 2 splits in a row, that was wonderful. That was great. Oh. Nihilus luckily on regrab, stopped TC Jukes from having a bit of an, or TC Boost from having a bit of an easy cap there. Jukto's having a nice hold right now. Carries is going to try and get a nice quick return on Nihilus while Corned Beef is playing anti. Pups are coming up too. Looks like TC Boost will get 2 juke juices again from each base, and rolling mid, I think, went to Nihilus. I didn't see who got it, but it got diffused pretty quickly. Carries is going to have a grab now. Raz is going to go for that return. You should probably just get on Ree now. You missed it. Get off. Just get to Ree. Nice return from Jukto. Now, Carries is... Oh, thought he had the angle on Abe, but wouldn't have mattered. Raz is pushing back, trying to get a return on Adarsh. They haven't been able to get a return on him all game. Puts himself in the pretty shit positions, but TC Boost have not been able to make him pay for any of that. Now Jukto is going to try and get out past 2 and past 3 with the boost. It looks like he is. So Carries and Corned Beef just need to make a return here. Return for cap. Oh, Scuba Sneeve trying to get the snipe, but unable to do it. Now Razgriz out past 2 again. Needs to stay alive for a little bit though. I don't think. All right, now it looks like they're safe. Their team was TC Boost. We're getting a little cocky there off of regrab. Oh, and they do it anyway. Well, 3-2. TC Boost down 1 to the Nevermores with 3 minutes 30 seconds left in game 1, half 1. Darsh with a rolling grab gets past 2. Now coming in, gets past 3. But Jukdo is there playing anti. Looked like the rolling just ran out. Carries is going to try and not get kissed by Nihilus, but that's not going to matter as Abe has yet another clean boost all the way to base past 2. Raz gets the return and Carries is he's just going to hang around his base, maybe kiss, yeah. Really not much of a capping opportunity there for TC Boost. Abe gets the quick return for a Darsh, and now he's going to try and push it. Raz with the Flaccid, so this is another great opportunity for Nevermores here. Some good OD from Corned Beef and Carries. Now, despite the Tag Pro and rolling, now they're going to catch up. I think Nevermores should have maybe pushed there a little bit while they had the chance. Maybe it's not going to matter with these Flaccids. Nihilus is going to try and hope that a Darsh and Scuba can get a return here for him, but that Tag Pro takes out one from Jukdo, and now he's ahead. Return for cap for TC Boost right now, but with only one chaser, that's not going to happen. And luckily, Corned Beef is there on regrab as Jukdo gets returned. Razgriz out past 2, a Darsh at top bomb. Oh, what an ill-timed bomb from a Darsh. Ill-timed, and he just kind of fucked it, and that'll basically gift TC Boost a cap there. Oh, man. Well, they just give it right back as TC Boost had some perfect blocks and the gate, but I think that was Jukdo unable to hit the snipe the way he wanted. And now Razgriz is going to... What is Razgriz doing? Get away from that gate. I don't know if he was playing chicken with Abe or what, but there was no way he was getting through there unless... Oh! Man, oh man. Just as I was getting a little sour on Razgriz, he goes and has a crazy nice boost to take the lead. And now another quick cap from Jukdo. And suddenly TC Boost have a 2-cap lead, 1 minute 30. But Scuba Steve coming top now. Past 2, he's going to try and get in. Razgriz, though, perfect position with his OD. And Carries will have the nice anti on Abe. Especially now that TC Boost have the lead. At this point in the game, any team with the lead is just going to want to have anti at pretty much the whole time, especially with the multi-cap lead. No reason to let 1 cap turn into 2. Darsh gets the nice grab on Corned Beef and Carries. That was a really nice grab from him. And now Razgriz, again, with some nice OD. They're doing a good job on O not grabbing either. 55 seconds left, 2-cap lead. No reason to try and don't get cocky and get some flaccid grabs. And so Carries and Jukdo will both get pups. So rolling for Carries and a Juke Juice for Jukdo, but the Darsh will get a Tag Pro. So now Abe coming top with a Tag Pro lead. And, oh, both Jukdo and Carries use the pups to avert a crisis situation for TC Boost right there. And now suddenly Jukdo is past 3. Return for cap for TC Boost, and he... Oh, my gosh! The return was there. Jukdo wasn't on the flag tile. Oh, man, he's going to be regretting that one. That was almost a 3-cap lead for TC Boost right there. I don't know what Jukdo was doing. Well, it looks like they'll still escape this one with the lead. Game 1, half 1 will go to TC Boost 5-3. There are your stats for this game. TC Boost pretty much taking the lead on all of the big stats there. Pups were a huge advantage to TC Boost, which I know is something that they were trying to work on, so glad they figured that out. All right, we'll be back in a bit. All right, here we are, ladies and gentlemen. Half 2 of Game 1. TC Boost versus the Nevermores, NLTP Season 11, Week 2. And TC Boosts currently have a 2-cap lead going into this half over the Nevermores. Now Scuba Steve will be out past 3 though. Some great blocks there from the Nevermores and a nice escape. Oh, but Jukto will get out, and even if he doesn't make anything of it, he did save a cap right there. TC Boost did not have the OD. A-Dog will get the return. Jukto will play some anti, and hopefully TC Boost will get a reset in here. It looks... Alright, we have a sub. It looks like A-Dog is in now for Corned Beef. I'm not quite sure. I'm assuming it still carries an A-Dog on defense in. Nuclear, Jukto, and Razgriz on offense. We'll see what happens. Pups are coming up. Everyone's going to push off, and Raz will get a nice grab during pup times. He's going to come top. This will be a cap for TC Boost. Raz with the nice cap and grab, taking advantage of Nevermore's kind of sleeping when pups came around, and carries with the tag pro. Nevermore's with 1 tag pro, so TC Boost take an early 1-cap lead in half 2, currently up 3 caps in Game 1. Oh, Jukto with a perfectly timed bomb. We'll give it to you. I don't think you did it on purpose, but hey, who knows? Maybe you did. Unfortunately, not going to be able to get out of base there. Raz had some nice blocks, but Nevermore's played really solid defense. Jukto's going to catch back up now and get another reset going on. Let's watch some of the Nevermore's offense now. Darsh going for the bomb. Just going to get... Oh, I thought he had that grab. Carry swiped a little bit. Gave Adarsh some room, but Adarsh is just going to get a rub grab on A-Dog, who will be able to recover and get the return. Pups are coming up soon. Carries is going to push off kind of early for mid, but it's probably for the best. Adarsh there trying to get the rolling. Scuba will get a juice, and Razgriz will be out again past a bunch coming in. Oh, almost had the cap, but Adarsh comes screaming in with a rolling and is able to save it. Oh, great play by Razgriz, but better play by Adarsh to save a cap there. Looks like we'll get another reset now, but Nevermores will have a juice on offense. Never mind. It gets returned. And for probably the 5th or 6th time today, we get a reset. Jukto might be out, though. Past 2. They had the boost on him and were able to take advantage of it. But now Scuba Steve coming past 2. Dangerous boost from Razgriz. Playing really aggressive now. But it pays off. They get the cap. More aggressive than I would have liked to see. But, hey, he made it work. Carries is coming in, but Nihilus gets the grab sacrifice to save the cap. Nevermores need to kind of pull themselves together now. No, it's been hard. They were expecting a Darsh and Zeus on offense, which frankly could have been one of the better offenses in the league, but now with Zeus kind of taking a non-voluntary leave of absence. Hold up, Scuba Steve coming into base with the tag pro on OD. A-Dog will get the return. Some nice spawns for Nevermore, saving the cap. Darsh comes screaming in, but he'll get reset. And back to what I was saying about Darsh and Zeus, they were looking to be one of the better offenses in the league until Zeus got himself suspended. I know now he said he's quit. Who knows if that's true or not? But if they truly don't have him, hopefully I think it's Scuba Steve is playing, or maybe Nihilus. I'm not entirely sure. Sorry. But hopefully they figure something out on offense with Darsh. Razgriz with some nice bombs. Abe with a nice hold too. Both flag carriers doing a great job staying alive. Raz is going to try and be a little aggressive, daring active to go for the pup, hoping his team can get a return, which they can't. Now it looks like Abe will go for the kiss, trying to get active, a rolling grab. Carries diffuses it though, and he stays ahead of active. He needs to get back to re. Good job going all over the way, not getting too cocky there. A-Dog's going to just try and stay alive. He'll get returned. Carries will take the grab. Razgriz replaces him on a re-grab, and A-Dog will play anti-Jukto, pushing up to a Darsh, trying to get a return. Again, both flag carriers doing a nice job holding. Carries will get returned. Ooh, later than I thought, but a Darsh will as well. And now a couple flashes from each team, making up for lost ground. Raz trying to stay alive. He has 3 defenders on him. This will be a tough one. It was a nice effort. Jukto will get a grab, though. Maybe a bit of a flaccid there. Pups are coming up. Hopefully, well, looks like they're just going to let them get their one and go for a base, but it pays off as that one was a tag pro. Though Nevermores have a tag pro to match. Looks like they're going to send their tag pro on offense. Probably a smart decision with the lead. You want to try and keep their tag pro, the Nevermores tag pro, on defense. 4:34 left to play. TC Boost versus Nevermores. TC Boost up 2-0 in this half, and up 7-3 in game 1 overall. All right, so it does look like it's Scuba and the Darsh on offense. I thought Scuba played defense last season, but I guess I was wrong. Jukto looks to be out past 3, but Scuba has a nice grab return for cap for TC Boost, and Jukto will almost missing another easy cap there, but he recovered. Then he gets gated, and it's all right. He's happy, just got a cap. Now he's going to try and get a return too. Carey's taking a little bit of a risky snipe, but now with a 3-0 or 6-0 lead overall, I guess they might get a little cocky. Now, oh, Jukto pass 3. That'll be a cap. Pass 4 with the return on the Darsh. Now TC Boost up 4-0 on the Nevermores. Carey's with the grab. He's a great flag carrier. Darsh will be pass 3 coming in. Another return for cap for TC Boost. Or a block, but they couldn't quite get it. A Darsh with the flaccid. He's probably tilted. He's probably not even talking. Jukto's going to come bottom. Him and Raz use the bomb, try and get a grab. He'll get it. Raz trying to take the other bomb out of base, but goes right into Scuba Steve. Abe has the boost, and he's able to get the nice return on Jukto. It's been a pretty good game so far for TC Boost. A lot of their caps were pretty self-generated. They didn't really... I mean, they did capitalize on some major mistakes from the Nevermores, but certainly it wasn't all of their caps that were just mistakes from the Nevermores. They did have some nice plays. Nevermores played well at first. They've really started to fall apart, you know, the second bit of half 1 and pretty much this entire half 2. They've started out strong, but haven't been able to really keep that momentum going. It's been, you know, pretty hard because I think, oh, now they'll have their first cap of the game here. Get one on the board. They're not going to be shut out this half or the game. Rouse will get the grab. But yeah, I think, you know, Nevermore's really struggled with the TC Boost offense today. Their offense, the Nevermore's offense, did an alright job against TC Boost defense, but you know, it's hard to do anything when your flag is always out of base, and that was the situation today for the Nevermores. Still 2 minutes left to play. 6 cap deficit, I think. Yeah, it could happen. It could happen. Quite this thing to see on Cedar, but I'm sure it wouldn't be the biggest comeback now. Oof, Jukto would have been past 2. Could have been 4, honestly, if it was quicker, but He'll spike himself. A couple flaccid from TC Boost now. This is where one of the things I went in and I told them that TC Boost team did pretty well last half was at the end of the game, or Darsh might be out now, he'll get returned. At the end of the game, TC Boost last time did a really good job playing anti, just camping on OD and not having any flaccid grabs, not giving Nevermores any opportunities due to their own mistakes. If Nevermores were going to cap, they were going to have to make a miracle happen. TC Boost really locked down and did not give them anything to work with. And that's what they need to do now with 50 seconds left to play. Does start by winning Pups. They'll get a Tag Pro and a Juke Juice. And now this is going to be, I mean, it was pretty much over, but at this point, Tag Pro on defense for TC Boost. I don't see how Nevermores can get anything going. It's a good start to the games tonight. Hopefully Nevermores can come back a little stronger, maybe regroup themselves a little bit. I think the next map is Monarch, so that's a bit of a tough one. You see a lot of teams that, you wouldn't think it would catch them by surprise, but it can be a pretty difficult map to play. And one of the things that Nevermores really have is experience. TC Boost have it too, but I think Nevermores are probably a little bit more cohesive, and hopefully we'll see. That might play well into their favor on Monarch. But TC Boost take game 1, 9-1. Good games.
Well, that's essentially how I feel about life. Full of loneliness and misery and suffering and unhappiness, and it's all over much too quickly. a year ago, we were in love.
Alright guys, here we go now. We're about to start game 2, half 1, TC Boost versus Nevermores, time on Monarch. After TC Boost take game 1, 9-4. So we'll get started now, game 2. Looks like both lineups will stay the same. Carries and A-Dog on defense, Razgriz and Jukto Nuclear on offense for TC Boost, Nihilus and Abe. I'm not sure who Abe is, if that's someone playing under the name Abe. But they're on defense for Nevermores, and Scuba Steve and Active, also known as a Darsh, on offense for the Nevermores. Carries will take the bomb, get the returns. A bunch of really quick returns there for both teams. Some flaccid grabs, getting things started. Now, one of the things we saw last game was TC Boost defense had an average time against the Nevermores offense. But the big story of the game was definitely TC Boost offense on Nevermores defense. The Nevermores defense were not able to handle the TC Boost offense, so let's see if they can make some adjustments. Doing a pretty good job so far. Darsh will try and get past the contain. Carries, and A-Dog are putting on him, and he'll get a nice split. Past you coming in the base. The blocks are there. Nevermores take a 1-0 lead. That was a great all-around team play that started off with a phenomenal split from a Darsh. So like I said, Nevermores and Scuba Steve with a perfect move on the Darsh and carries. Looks like he'll be able to catch up. Jukto's going to try and get out, but the blocks aren't quite there from Razgriz. That was a tough one. I don't know if he would have really been able to do that anyway. Jukto will risky backward snipe to get the reset, but with pups coming up, both teams will try and get them. Razgriz is going to get spiked though, so Jukto smartly going to theirs. I think he was hoping that someone on his team would be able to get mid in time. That didn't happen, but now he'll still get a grab, trying to get out past 2. Nihilus didn't get him with the snipe, but was able to slow him down enough for Abe to come in. But now it's return for cap for Nevermores. Razgriz has to stay alive here, especially with the tag pro from Scuba Steve, but he's not able to do it, and 2-0 lead now for the Nevermores in game 2, half 1. Alright, so we finally get a full reset. Scuba Steve with another split. Getting past 2 now, coming in. A-Dog able to catch up. TC Boost defense, they need to get their shit together. There is no reason for Nevermores to be getting all of these splits on them. Scuba Steve and Adarsh are definitely some of the better players in NLTP, but Carries is arguably the best defender, and A-Dog has shown a lot of promise. And while they definitely have their hands full with this offense, there is no reason for them to be getting this many splits and jukes on them. So Carries with a tag pro will try and get the return, but again, another horrible swipe from the Nevermores, leading right to a cap. or sorry, horrible snipe from TC Boost, leading right to a Nevermores cap. Just there's no reason for them to be doing that. They're better players than that, and they're doing that a little too much here. A lot of credit to the Nevermores offense because, you know, I'm sure they can tell that they're getting a lot of swipes from this TC Boost defense, so they're probably trying to push their luck a little bit and make something happen while they can. But now two nice plays from the TC Boost defense. Oh, and he's not able to get the return. It was almost there. Jukdo did a really good job almost making something happen, but Darsh was able to survive and allow his team to catch up. And now Jukdo has rolling re. Carry should just die. Jukdo has rolling re, and with the tag pro for the Nevermores, carries just needed to die there, especially with the Darsh having his rolling. Now Jukdo is going to get returned. Oh, what a play from A-Dog. That would have been a beautiful capping opportunity for the Nevermores. And now it looks like it was going to turn into a counter cap for TC Boost, but Abe with a nice time snipe kind of saving him there. Again, TC Boost not really doing anything to help their team. Carries with a nice grab, got past 3, not able to finish it off, but Jukdo's right there on re. Nihilus is coming after him pretty aggressively, and it looks like he'll get the return. Oh, but Jukdo is able to get away, but Abe is right there cutting him off. Now Raz is going to take a shot at it. Again, Nihilus with the aggressive snipe, but now Razgriz will get past him. And Nihilus going for pups isn't going to catch up, but Razgriz is just going to hang back in base. I guess it's smart, waiting for re. I think he should push it right now. At least a little bit, but I get it, conservative. He sees there's a tag pro, and he's going to try and go in for quick little sneaky cap there. Not really going to get it though. Abe with the flag pro. Raz will get returned, but so will Abe. Now Jukdo's going to try and be past 2. Can he get there? Oh, he's past 3 now, but it looks like Nihilus has the angle on him. And TC Boost now with 4 minutes left have to get something going. They're down 3-0 already on a pretty difficult map. It's proven to be for them, so they cannot afford to go in the half 2 down 3-0. Carries is just going to circle, trying to get both Active and Scuba Steve behind him. Scuba will get the return just as A-Dog and Jukdo do the same. Pups are coming up now. Nihilus will get past Carries for the roll, and Carries is having an awful game tonight. I don't know if last week his issue was it seemed like he was trying to, no pun intended, but carry his team. And that's not really the case tonight. He's just playing sloppy. Razgriz doing a nice job on a Darsh who has a Juice chasing him, while 3 TC Boosts go back to try and get a return on Scuba Steve, and now with Scuba playing anti, and Razgriz still staying alive on a Darsh. Oh, a Darsh. You can't let that happen. Raz will go in. I don't know what he was thinking there, but it's not going to turn into anything. Carries will get the return on Abe, and now finally an opportunity for TC Boost with them past 3. Trying to get a return on a Darsh. Carries. Oh, will not get it. Again. Bad contain from TC Boost. And just killing their momentum on offense. Carries pushing back. Trying to get a return on Steve. Jukdo. Oh, I thought he waited a little long for Pups there. He's not going to get it, but he will escape with his life at least. Jukdo is going to kill Abe, who was tag pro. That was clutch. Now, if A-Dog can get a block on a Darsh. Oh, he can't get it. That would have been a prime opportunity, especially with Nihilus going bottom right to where A-Dog was. Now with a tag pro. Ooh, didn't end up doing anything with that tag pro. Nihilus is going to come in the base, though. Carries and Jukdo closing in. Raz will die at the same time. A-Dog hesitates a little bit coming off of Reed. It might not seem like much, but in that opportunity, or in that scenario, I think it kind of closed the one opportunity he had to really get out there. He's going to have to try and fight his way back ahead. Raz will get the nice solo. Oh my gosh, and Carries with a nice snipe. And if they can get this return, it'll be a cap. And they do. They cut the lead down by 1. It's a 2-cap lead with 2 minutes to play now. That was a nice cap and some nice returns there. Good team effort. Raz is going to go for Pups. Good thinking. Carries will do the same. Raz will get a tag pro. Abe will get one to match. And we'll have to see what Carries gets. See if it can tip the scales in their favor, but Adarsh will get it, and now Nevermores have a great opportunity. Adarsh will get that grab, and Abe following there with a tag pro, so flag pro for TC Boost, And oh, Adarsh, what is he thinking? I know he can see him on a regrab there. I don't know if he thought maybe he could, I don't know, get there a frame or two early and get the cap by pixels. I think that was unnecessarily risky. They had a tag pro coming in. It would have been an easy cap if he was a little more patient. Now Carries and Darsh will try and get the return, and they get split, but Darsh ran out of room. Carries is going to try and get that solo A-Dog there with some security snipe just in case. We'll get a reset now with a little under a minute left to play. Game 2, half 1. TC Boost versus the Nevermores. Nevermores have a 2-cap lead. Oh, what a snipe by Nihilus. That was beautiful. All right, 2 Juke Juices for TC Jukes now. I don't know. I'm assuming mid was a rolling diffuse. I didn't see it. I don't know who got it. Raz. Oh, Raz with some nice moves getting Nihilus to spike himself, and now he has to hope that Jukdo can help him out here a little bit. He's going to go mid. Oof, this is going to be tough. Jukdo's going to have to just get to re there. Nihilus has the snipe, so okay, Jukdo played that well. Can he get out, though? Not a lot of time left. It'd be nice if TC Boost could cut this lead down by 1. It's a little more manageable. They're going to push in. They don't have a lot of time. They're just going to push it. Raz shouldn't get to re. He should just try and block, but Jukdo needs to stay alive. He can't die, and he gets past 2 somehow. Oh, no, and he had such a good opportunity. What was Razgriz thinking? I see what he was going for, but there was just no reason to do that. That's too risky of a play to do for no reason. But down by 2, they're trying to make something happen. Can't blame him too much. But Nevermores will take game 2, half 1, 3-1. We'll be right back. back. About to get started here. Game 2, half 2 of TC Boost versus the Nevermores. Nevermores have a 2-cap lead, up 3-1 this game on TC Boost. And TC Boost are going to try and cut down on that a little bit. Come out with the win. TC Boost did take game 1. I think the final score was 9-4. So they're going for the sweep, and Nevermores are fighting to try and stay alive and not get swept. Razgriz will get the early grab and Flaccid. Jukto looks like he'll probably be doing the same thing. And the Nevermores offense will pretty much mirror that entire sequence. In between games, I'm not positive about this, but Darsh told me that Abe is a rookie, just coincidentally using the name Abe of another pretty good defender. But if that's really the case, if he's a rookie, I'm incredibly impressed. He has been playing very well tonight. He looks great with the flag, and he looks very solid on defense, so he's been very impressive. Raz and Jukto, 2 more double Flaccids. I will say Nevermore's offense looked to be playing a lot more disciplined so far this half than the TC Boost offense. Oh, and Nevermore's will sweep on pups. That includes 2 tag pros and a juke juice. Razgriz, nice grab, perfect timing. He needs to just stay alive here and hope he can keep it going until these pups run out. Jukto is on re. Oh, TC Boost doing a great job handling these pups. If TC Boost get this return, and they do, crisis averted. That was some solid play there from TC Boost when they were in a very dangerous position. Carries with the great block, and Jukto gets past 3. All he needs is a little more blocks, but Adarsh was able to get ahead, and now Razgriz needs to get ahead there. Getting a little aggressive going for that return, and it'll cost him. Nihilus will get the return on him, and now TC Boost need to just sit there on OD. They cannot afford to let another cap in this early. They still have a 2-cap lead. They need to get past, and now, speaking of getting past, Darsh gets past 2. He goes in. Carries has nice OD to take care of things. And Razgriz on anti. TC Boost are going to really commit to pups this time. And they'll get one of them. The other one was rolling diffused. And I think the one on the left might have been as well. I didn't catch that. Carries, though, with the Soul Juke Juice. Soul Pup winner. Oh, my gosh, with the flag. Thinking he has a nice boost, but he was a TC Juke first, not a boost. So his boost skills are lacking. Now Jukto is going to be past 2, coming in around outside. The blocks are there outside, but they kind of falter a bit at the end, and Jukto gets returned now. Razgriz has the play. Nihilus is going to sit there and get the return on him, though. And TC Boost have 4 back. They need to keep this return. They cannot afford to let anyone out right now. Raz and Jukto will get back ahead, and Carrie sitting on that. We'll get a reset here until Raz Flaccids, and the pattern would show that Jukto might as well, but with pups coming up, he will smartly not do that. In fact, Jukto will get a tag pro, and Raz with a juke juice. TC Boost have a great opportunity here with a tag pro lead and a flag carrier who has a juke juice, but a Darsh with the juke juice will also get out. A-Dog trying to push for a return. He gets it. Niles has the snipe. Jukto and Razgriz just need to push into base right now, but Jukto will get the return, and now he needs to hope that his team can put something together right here, but no, Nihilus will get out, and he is past 2 right now. And with anti, Razgriz cannot afford to die. This will be a cap for the Nevermores. They do get the return, so Raz has a little bit of breathing room right now. Adarsh is right on his tail, though. And with anti, they are not in a good situation. A-Dog will pull out a grab, and Nihilus and Adarsh are right there, though. Scuba is safe, and Raz and Carries are going to try and get a contain going. I'm sure he'll probably switch with A-Dog right now. Pups coming up. TC Boost want to go for them, but they also need to make sure they get ahead. They do get 1 tag pro and a rolling. Nevermores will get another tag pro, and Nevermores are in a better position to use their tag pro until Carries gets the return, and now he is past 2. He's coming in for the cap, but Darsh needs to stay alive here. Nevermores are chasing quickly. Oh, and Nihilus with a nice turn to get the return. Carries tag pro runs out. He still gets... Oh, no, he doesn't get the return on active, but Jukto does, and now we get a kind of reset here. For TC Boost on defense. Raz has A-Dog has the flag. He gets past Steve. He has 3 more to beat, though. Adarsh is trying to cut him off, and he will. Razgriz is going to go bottom. 5 minutes left here. 0-0, half 2 of game 2. And Jukto gets bombed by himself into the spikes. But TC Boost have 2 caps that they need to make up in order to tie this game. Nevermores played phenomenally in game 2, half 1, and they have a nice lead to show for it. Darsh will miss the bottom pup, which is a tag pro. That's a thinker. A-Dog will keep with it on defense, though. Raz, who has a juke juice, is going to take it on. Oh, and he has the flag, but he'll get returned by a Darsh, and now Jukto is going to try and get past 3. He'll have A-Dog here, maybe, who should push it, try and get 1 out of the way, and he does. Gives Jukto a little bit of room. He just has to get past 1. He's not going to get it, but A-Dog will try and get the quick Oh, and he will get it, but Nihilus does have a snipe on him. Can he pull it off? He'll be past 2, though. Past 3, even. So if TC Boost can keep these blocks, this will be a cap. Oh, Nihilus has a great angle, and they were able to slow down A-Dog just enough to let Nihilus catch back up, and that was a smart play by Nevermores. They were in a bit of a tough position right there, and now TC Boost in a bit of a tough position. Nihilus returned for cap for Nevermores, but they only had a small window, and Nihilus didn't want to risk it. I don't blame him. Now carries, just barely perfect OD position. Stop that return. Pups are coming up now. Nevermores will get that cap. Sorry, I was answering a mumble message. I didn't see who capped there. Was it? Oh, it was Scuba Steve. I wonder what happened. Man, I wasn't really looking for that long. He must have had a pretty clean cap. I'll have to watch it later. Razgriz, though, with the little bit of a flaccid Jukto trying to make something happen. 3 minutes and 15 left to play. TC Booster down 1 in this half and 3 overall in this game. It's going to be a little bit tough. Tough for them to come back now. Jukto gets past 2, not able to get past 3. Nevermores have really locked down on defense this half. TC Boost were giving them such a hard time. Game 1 and even last game. I mean, they did do better last half on this TC Boost offense, but they still had plenty of opportunities. It was more the TC Boost defense that kind of let them down last half. But this half has just been lights out defense from the Nevermores. Abe now is going bottom with the juke. Carries is going to try and keep the contain. A-Dog's there to cover him, and we'll get Abe to just spike himself. Carries will push back quickly for Nihilus. I'm going back to Mumble. Let's hope nothing happens. All right, in and back. Sorry, what did I miss? Nihilus gets a rolling grab. Razgriz trying to stay alive. Jukto with a juke juice on Ree. Razgriz coming in now. Pass 2. Darsh has the bomb. Unable to turn that into a return, but he looks like he'll probably get it anyway. And now this is oh my gosh. That was a great opportunity for Nevermores to really put this thing away, but Scuba Steve spikes himself. It's probably not going to matter, though, with TC Boost pretty much unable to do anything on offense this half. I don't really see them being able to get three caps in a minute 18 left, but we'll see. Jukto's going to be past 3. Great block from Carry, so maybe TC Boost can get on the board this half. No, they can't. Poor boost from Jukto, and he's going to just get returned. Boosted himself into a corner there. Carries might be out past 2 if he can get past Abe, and he can, so he will be past 2. Has a little bit of a box, and he'll boost in. Steve was sleeping, man. Let Carries walk right in there for that cap. That was a great play by Carries, but that should not have been a cap. They had the OD. Steve was hesitating. He wasn't moving. I don't know what he was doing, but leads to a cap. So now 2 to go for TC Boost here. With 30 seconds left, it's going to be a little tough. They do have a Tag Pro, so Tag Pro just needs to go right now to the flag carrier. Help them out. They are past 2. They can get this return and have anti. They might be able to try and go for another quick cap. 25 seconds left. Carey's going in for a Darsh. He's not going to get it. TC Boost Levery. Carey's will get it. Raz trying to stay alive. TC Boost need to rush back and try and get a return here. Carey's might get it. Jukdo needs to go right. Oh my gosh. Razgriz, poor bomb. He needs to wait for his team and let them get a return, and that's going to end the game here. Game 2, half 2 will end tied 1-1 with the Nevermores taking game 2. I think it was a final score of 4-2. So 4-2 for game 2. That was good games from both teams. Both teams kind of really dominated at times, and at others kind of looked like shit. So overall, they were pretty even over the course of the game. It was fairly entertaining. I'm very impressed with that rookie Abe. If he is truly a rookie, that was some very, very nice play from someone who has presumably not played competitive before. So I'm interested to see how he does. After a pretty poor showing on offense last week for the TC Boost, now getting the Jukdo and Razgriz pairing that I'm sure they were planning on starting with. They really, game 2 wasn't their strongest, but game 1 they absolutely dominated. And if they can find a way to sustain that over the course of 2 games every week, they're going to be a force to be reckoned with. TC Boost defense, though, oof, they have a lot of work to do. That was pretty poor showing every single half. They made some pretty nice solo plays fairly consistently, but as far as their unit, that was not the best defense. For the Nevermores, their offense kind of had their way the whole time, and their defense also had a little bit of trouble there until the end of game 2. So that'll wrap up this week. Good job, everybody.
Make sure you save the replay.
Of course, I will save the replay.
I love you.